Before is seriously intense. The government watches everything, even your thoughts. It's so creepy how they control people's minds. Hey Hannah, what are you reading? It's 1984 by George Orwell. You should read it, Anne. It shows the world where the government controls everything, even though people are allowed to think or say.
Whoa, that sounds scary and interesting too. What happens in the story?
I don't want to spoil you too much. Just say freedom doesn't exist. You should really read it so we can talk about more.
War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Whoa, this is so creepy.
Hey Anne, what are you reading?
Oh, I'm reading 1984 by George Orwell. It's all about a world where a government watches everyone all the time. Even your thoughts aren't safe. Come here, guys. Sit beside me. Oh, you're reading 1984 by George Orwell. Actually, that reminds me of Fahrenheit 451. I read it last week. Oh, I read it too.
Me too!
Oh, they don't spy, but they just keep people distracted on TV and fun. That's no one even thinks anymore.
So, the government in 1984 controls people through surveillance and fear? But they have a big brother and thought police to punish even wrong thoughts.
In Fahrenheit 451, people are controlled by distraction. Books are burned, and people are too busy with TV and fast things to care.
Yes, that's true, and the character really shows the effect. Winston tries to rebel, and he writes a secret diary, and he falls in love with Julia, yeah, that's right. But they catch him and torture him until so Montag starts off burning books. But after meeting Clarice, he starts to question everything. He reads an escape to find other people who care about knowledge.
So Winston's stories ends in defeat. He loses everything, even his freedom to love. But Mantox escapes and finds hope for a new beginning.
That shows the consequences. In 1984, rebellion ends in peace. In Fahrenheit 451, it's also dangerous, but it might lead to truth and change.
Yes, and also both government wants control. In 1984, it's about power forever. And in Fahrenheit 451, it's about keeping people happy, and even if it means lying and hiding the truth. Either way, they destroy real freedom and thinking.
And it's still relevant today. Our phones, social media, and non-stop content, they distract us. And sometimes we're watched too.
Exactly. If we stop reading or thinking deeply, we're letting control win, just like in the books.
So, let's think, question, and read before it's too late. In 1984, the government controls people through fear, constant surveillance, and lies. They watch everything, even your thoughts, and punish anyone who disagrees. In Fahrenheit 451, the government controls people by keeping them distracted and banning books. People are kept happy and busy so they don't think for themselves. If someone resists in 1984, they are tortured and brainwashed until they obey. In Fahrenheit 451, rebels are chased down and books are burned, but people are not always killed, just pushed aside or ignored. The government in 1984 wants total power and control over truth. In Fahrenheit 451, they want power, but the goal is peace and happiness by avoiding hard thoughts and conflict. Winston in 1984 tries to rebel by falling in love and seeking the truth, but he is caught and broken. Montag in Fahrenheit 451 also rebels. He starts reading books and escape to find others who think like him. These books are still relevant today because they warn us about losing freedom, whether from too much control or too much destruction. They remind us to think for ourselves and protect our right to know the truth. In conclusion, 1984 and Fahrenheit 451 both show how dangerous it is when governments take away people's freedom to think, speak, and choose, whether through fear and control like in 1984 or destruction and censorship like Fahrenheit 451. Both stories show that a society without truth and knowledge is a society without real freedom. These novels remind us how important it is to stay informed, ask questions, and protect our rights before it's too late.